The Hash is brought to you by the Berkeley Dispensaries, Berkeley Patients Group, and CBCB, and by San Francisco's dispensary, the Green Cross. Advertise on The Hash by emailing advertise@thehash.org. Welcome back to The Hash. I'm Max Savage Levinson. On a recent trip to Seattle, I paid a visit to the high-end pot shop Paper and Leaf to talk shop with co-owners Brendan Hill, also the drummer of Blues Traveler, and his business partner, Steven Kessler. But beyond talking taxes, terpenes, and tinctures, we had one burning question for these guys. What songs do they listen to when they're stoned? And so, without any further ado, here's their high five.
This may be kind of old school, but I love Maggot Brain. It was the first song that I really got high to.
For someone who may not be familiar with Maggot Brain, who's that song by?
Paul and Funkadelic. Somebody parked their car in a parking lot and we just smoked a joint, and I must have been over 21. It was just one of those moments where the first time I heard it, and just the peaks that he took that guitar solo to is just amazing. As a musician, it's like I love that flow you get into when you're performing, and you just kind of lose yourself to the music, especially when you're, indulging in cannabis. The best stuff kind of comes out when you're just letting yourself be free. And I think for me, that happens with cannabis.
4! I'll be politically correct here, and I've got to pick a Blues Traveler tune. I'm gonna. I have to say, I've had one of the best experiences I had musically in a while was going out with Brendan when he was on tour and watching these guys play, and going to a live show. I mean, there's dozens of songs, but obviously the hits, like Run Around.
Oh, once upon a midnight period, I woke with something in my head. I couldn't escape that memory.
Getting in there when the crowd is all going nuts, and the whole album is just dynamite. So I'm just going to go with a big shout out to Blues Travel for my first high five.
How much were you paid to say that, Steve?
Like I said, I'm going to be PC. No, I absolutely, it's the first time on any interview I think that I've mentioned it, but in reality, it's obviously I grew up. Brendan and I are about the same age, so I before we met, I grew up listening to the jam bands. I mean, I definitely loved The Dead, and I was into Fish and Blues Traveler and Spin Doctors, and all that music that came out at the same era was near and dear to my heart. I think back to being in college and laying in the dorm room with the lights out. I'm going to date myself. I had my first CD player, and I put The Wall on because it was the first CD I got. The fact that I didn't have to flip the LP, was really cool. I could lay there on the bed stoned for about 2 hours and listen to the whole thing. I'll go comfortably numb. It's apropos.
One of my favorite songs to listen to when I've indulged is from a band called Lake Trout from Baltimore. So one of their albums is called Another One Lost. So I listened to the whole album straight through, which is amazing. But I loved Say Something. They have a really cool vibe. We took them out on tour a couple of times, and they've got this atmospheric / techno vibe, and one guy plays this D-pad and he sort of reverses a flute sound, and it's really trippy and kind of psychedelic.
Say something so
and we'd be smoking a little bit, drinking a little bit, and just we just had a good show and everyone would be in a good mood, and we'd crank that on and everyone would be just just
Sorry, what is everyone like?
What's that?
What is everyone like?
Woo,
when I smoke, I love some really good driving music as well. Like not driving as in drive my car, I mean driving hard. And so I've got one of my favorites of all time is definitely Rolling Stones' Sympathy for the Devil. I mean, I can just listen to that in my car and I guess that is driving then. But.
Pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name. But what's puzzling you is the nature of my game.
Driving song, Sympathy for the Devil.
Can you sing a bar or two of that for us?
It's just a shot away. It's just a shot away.
I think that's Gimme Shelter.
Oh, I'm sorry. Give me shelter.
That was Brendan Hill and Steven Kessler of Seattle's Paper and Leaf sharing their high five. For more episodes like this, be sure to visit thehash.org. For The Hash, I'm Max Savage Levinson. The Hash's 2016 sponsors include one of San Francisco's longest-running licensed medical cannabis dispensaries, the Green Cross, established in 2004. Located at 4218 Mission Street and also available by delivery, the Green Cross offers a wide selection of consistently affordable, high-quality lab-tested flowers grown by local farmers so that you can choose what strains are best for you. The Green Cross also offers the best brands for edibles, among them Incredimeds, an extensive line of 80 different items, including gluten-free, vegan, and sugar-free options. All Incredimeds products are carefully handcrafted with quality ingredients and deliver both flavor and potency. Incredimeds has also just launched its full line of award-winning chocolate bars, available in 6 different flavors. Incredible quality at incredible prices. For more information on how to become a member, visit thegreencross.org or call area code 415-648-4420.